just to get us back some room, we're going to autopsy this bad boy.
Daddy.
It is a camper radio. What, bud?
Daddy, please cut some wood right now. Bring those pieces of wood down.
Alright, so what we're going to do is autopsy this. It's a linear series and it's model LS3700. And you know, it functioned for many, 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 many years and then it just stopped. That was quite a substantial bit for not a whole lot, eh? It's got a Sankyo 12-volt cassette drive motor. The circuits and the amplifier and tuning circuits are tiny, absolutely tiny on this thing. I mean, look at the transformer. It's minuscule. What do you want to see, bud?
I want the steels.
You want the steels? These?
No.
That one?
I want that big one. And the little one.
Oh, and these anyway. Absolutely tiny. No wonder this thing never... Gosh. I mean... Yeah, that's the full heat sink right there. There's nothing to this. It never was much of a radio. I guess now I understand why. Yeah, that didn't just unclip. I just ripped it loose. My bad.
You're bad. A bad, serious.
Insulating pad over the top of what? So there's the display board. Really what made us pull this radio out was most of these buttons had started to get intermittent. It makes sense that there's no real amplifier to this because a lot of cold soldered stuff. I mean, stuff is just breaking off this board right and left. But it makes sense that there's no real amplifier because this is supposed to be an RV and you don't want to run your batteries dead. So that makes, yeah, I get that. I have noticed the one we replaced it with is harder on the batteries than this one was. Little capacitor on the drive motor. I'm thinking we'll burn that up. We're going to blow that capacitor.
Daddy, don't put the capacitor.
Oh, you like it when Daddy blows capacitors.
You like it when Daddy goes kaboom the capacitor? That's scared Nessie too.
There's the display board separated. Lots of little caps if we wanted to pop those on the Variac. There's the amplifier. No, I'm sorry, that's the tuning circuitry. And there's the receiver, the tuner right there. All this stuff is tiny. I mean, I understand why it's tiny, but it's still tiny. Very tiny. There's the amplifier right there. Attach this brass heatsink.
Daddy.
And as you can see, it is
Daddy.
next to nothing. What, buddy?
Please have I just put some more hands. I want to make this hyper work.
You're kind of whining a bit, bud.
Daddy, please have get these screws.
Here, you want to play with the buttons? Play with the buttons. So there's really not much to that. I mean, I knew there wouldn't be, but I guess there's less than I expected. I'll strip the wires off the boards. The wires go in the wire can, and the board will go in the circuit board can for recycling, and the rest will either go scrap steel or to the dump after the kid is done fixing it.